Welcome to Upari Gaming. Today I'm gonna continue Blackwood's main story, so I have to go to Leowin's castle.
Dark Brotherhood. They must be driven out of Blackwood.
I still can't figure out why they would be targeting us, Vandacia.
Eliminate the threat first. Then we can seek answers.
All of the remaining counselors in Blackwood are gathered here in the castle. Valeria, Vandacia, and myself. While we await the arrival of the scribe I sent for, tell me what you uncovered in Gideon. I'm not sure I agree with Vandacia's assessment.
I found a letter. It talked about re-establishing a Dark Brotherhood sanctuary in Bloodrun Cave.
Yes, I remember reports of their presence early in Morikar's reign, but they were driven out. The assassins must see this as the perfect opportunity to reclaim their base, but what does that have to do with Leovik's secret and the ambitions?
I'm not sure. And why are they assassinating the counselors?
Vandacia, Valeria, and I were just discussing that. We think Leovik had each of the counselors unknowingly working on a different aspect of the Ambitions project. They each had access to a piece of the puzzle, but no one but Leovik knew everything.
So someone called upon the Dark Brotherhood to murder the counselors to preserve the secret.
That's our prevailing theory. If the counselors ever came together to compare notes, the truth of the ambitions would be revealed. To stop that from happening, the Dark Brotherhood was sent to kill my colleagues.
The Dark Brotherhood agent claimed they weren't responsible for the murders of the counselors.
Indeed. Very curious. Still, I'm hesitant to take the word of an admitted killer at face value. Not with so much at stake. Regardless, their very presence still poses a threat to all of Blackwood. The sanctuary cannot be allowed to reopen. Maybe
the coded documents Evely and I recovered can tell us more.
Jirix and Sophis' documents contain information written in Imperial code. I sent for the scribe Aragon, but he has yet to arrive. Until then, the counselors will remain safe within these walls. You have done well so far, and have my thanks.
You are welcome.
Whatever the truth behind the murders of my fellow counselors, we can't allow the Dark Brotherhood to gain a foothold in Blackwood. I'd like you and Evely to go to Bloodrun Cave to ascertain the situation there. Talk to Evely and make your plans.
Shouldn't you send the Brigadines to deal with the Dark Brotherhood?
Until we know more, I'm not prepared to engage in an all-out war with the Dark Brotherhood. No, better to send you and Evely to investigate the situation. Then we can determine if a more forceful response is warranted.
Hey partner, over here!
Okay.
All right, you heard Leviticus. Time to get back to work. While the counselors remain here and wait for the scribe to show up, we need to determine what your Dark Brotherhood friends are actually up to. Show me that letter you found in Gideon.
Here. It's orders from Dark Brotherhood, Matron. They want to establish a sanctuary in the area.
Yeah, these are definitely orders. It mentions Bloodrun Cave. That's northeast of Leowin, toward the edge of Blackwood territory. Well, as the spinners always say, the best way to find out what's happening in the clearing is to step into it.
The letter indicates that the entrance to the sanctuary is deep inside the cave.
Of course it does. Nothing has been easy since I found that strange book and started chasing down Leovik's secret. Well, are you still interested in solving the mystery of the ambitions? Will you come with me to Bloodrun Cave?
I'll go with you to Platran Cave to investigate the sanctuary.
Meet me at Bloodrun Cave. Despite your assurances, we need to determine beyond a shadow of a doubt whether the Dark Brotherhood is behind the murders or not. I'm still not sure I can trust you. You're an assassin, and you only just told me.
I helped the Dark Brotherhood in the Gold Coast, and they made me a member.
All right, but why keep it a secret from me? We were trying to prevent the councillors from being murdered, but 4 people had to die before you decided to mention your connection to the murderers. Oh, sorry, possible murderers.
Evely, you know me. We worked well together in Orsinium. Anything else doesn't matter.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? All right, your secret's safe with me. But if the Dark Brotherhood turns out to be involved and you lied to me, well, let's assume that's not going to happen. I just hope I don't have another one of those waking visions.
Waking visions?
Remember back at Fort Blueblood when we found the murdered servant? I had a vision of a shadowy figure. It was a robed and hooded cultist. Order of the Waking Flame, I think. It was brief and powerful, over in a moment, but the figure felt evil.
And you think these dreams and visions are connected to the strange book you recovered?
What else could it be? It's written in an unknown language. Probably Daedric. Lupus sent me to find it, so it must be important. The last vision was a warning about the cultists. I can't let them get this book. I'll hang on to it, no matter what.
You do that.
I'll meet you at Bloodrun
Bloodrun
Cave.
Cave is a dangerous place, whether the Dark Brotherhood is present or not. You and Everly should be on your guard at all times. Watch out for each other. I would hate to lose operatives as valuable as you two have been.
Remind me what we are dealing with.
Everly brought word of a threat against the former members of the Imperial Elder Council, including Councillor Leviticus. The threat seems to be related to a secret of the Longhouse Emperors. A secret concerning something called the 4 Ambitions.
What are 4 ambitions?
We don't actually know. We sent for an Imperial scribe to decipher the coded documents you found, but they have yet to arrive. In the meantime, we've been doing everything we can to protect the Councillors from Dark Brotherhood assassins.
And are the counselors safe?
Leviticus, Valeria, and Vandacia are safely ensconced in Leowen Castle. Unfortunately, we couldn't save Jirik, Sophus, and Eivor. You found the Dark Brotherhood's calling card at every scene, yet the assassin you met claims they killed no one.
And do you believe them?
Assassins are not the most reliable source of truth. Still, that's part of what we're sending you to their sanctuary to determine. Good luck, mercenary. We're all counting on you.
Thank you. One thing which I have always wondered that, for example, I was talking here and at least Everly wasn't very quiet about my character's involvement with Dark Brotherhood, and Captain Rian was over there, and all these people are over here, and apparently they didn't hear mine and Everly's discussion. That's not only place where that happened, and I think there is some portions where there might be people listening even closer and they don't. For example, I think it was on Bastian's quest where I was talking with Bastian about his friend well, foster brother or whatever. And that discussion wasn't really that nice, but still apparently that guy didn't hear what we were talking about, so I guess it's some sort of MMO logic that there's some sort of like dome which basically shields all discussions inside of it or something. I don't know, whatever. It doesn't make any sense, but I guess that's not only thing which doesn't really make any sense. Oh, I'm gonna check this one while I'm here. Panther Fang Chapel. Oh. Oh. Not bad. Where this is? So it's there. Oh my. How much this cost? Nah, of course. It's not on sale. Oh. That doesn't really make any sense. It's already here. Can you go over here? Oh. Is there something? Oh, I like this, like a hidden areas. Oh my god, this has to be expensive. I wonder, have we seen this like on Oblivion? Oh my god. Oh my god, this has to be expensive. At least 18K. I wonder. Yeah. Think that. Oh my god. This is huge. Huge. I think this might be my favorite player houses outside of anything with some sort of gimmick. Like what the hell it was called? Like Elinher private arena. Can you get in? Yes. I want to check immediately when you can buy this, how much this costs. That has to be one of the biggest houses on the game.
Let's ride.
Glad you made it. I wasn't looking forward to going much deeper.
Let's go find a
without you.
problem to solve. And maybe get paid for it.
So this is Blood Run Cave, huh? Creepy. You go on ahead. I'll follow behind you. Make sure nothing tries to ambush us. I'll catch up farther in.
How are we supposed to find the Dark Brotherhood sanctuary?
Check the letter you found. It said something about a door located deeper inside the cave. And there was a strange line about death being the key, whatever that means. Go on. I'll follow along shortly.
Okay. Let's see where I have to go. Maybe this way. I wonder, can you use that phrase only once? Because that wouldn't really make any sense, since there's even thing called eidetic memory or something like
This is
that.
Huge! No sign of the Dark Brotherhood. Just a lot of creepy undead. Let's keep going.
Hey Everly, do you really think that they are just running around here?
You will not stop me.
Work with
They
me.
are mine to control.
You've stuck with choosing to remain still.
Doesn't take any damage. Okay, now that started to take damage.
Life isn't a fairy tale. But sometimes villains get what they deserve anyway.
Oh yeah. Okay, almost there. Okay, Okay. Find the sanctuary. Oh, guess it's there.
That creepy black door. That's gotta be the entrance to the Dark Brotherhood sanctuary. I doubt it's as simple as turning a knob, because that door doesn't have one. Let me see that letter you found again. Wasn't there something about a key?
Here you go.
Gutted, untold danger, long trek, clear out. Ah! Here it is. And remember, death, my brother. That's the key.
You need a passphrase to open the black door. That's definitely sounds like it.
You really do know your Dark Brotherhood stuff. Sure would have been helpful if you mentioned any of this a lot earlier. All right, assassin. Is that what I call you now? If you're so smart, go and open the door. I'll wait.
I will do that.
Go ahead. See if that passphrase opens the creepy back door.
I love that they finally
Still looking for your murderer?
put
Come
some.
to the wrong place, my friends.
We found the black hands beside every body.
Must I say it again? You've been duped, and the Dark Brotherhood has been set up to take the blame. Haven't we already had this conversation, sister? Tell your little wood elf friend that we are not her enemy and go find the real killers. You know the Dark Brotherhood doesn't play coy. If this was our doing, we would proudly admit it.
We need answers, Elam.
I'd like some too. I'm curious to find out who has the gall to frame the Dark Brotherhood. And rather successfully, I might add. That's no small feat. Whoever it is, they managed to trick the lot of us. Crafty indeed.
Do you have any leads?
Nothing substantial. You're the closest link we have to whoever this unknown enemy happens to be. Now that you're here, maybe you could... What? Now what? Cultists, portaling in. Quickly, secure the sanctuary.
That's the Order of the Waking Flame. What are they doing? Come on, we need to figure out what's going on. This can't be a coincidence. Did the Waking Flame cultists follow us here?
Together now!
Fuck's sake, they ported in.
That's over with, I suppose.
I think if they port in, they don't have to follow you. Or I don't know how it works exactly.
The Waking Flame is definitely trying to occupy this
The day
sanctuary.
will be ours!
But why?
Pussies!
That's it. Are you hurt?
Fall back! Close the portals! Warn the High Priest!
Oh, I think not. All right. What were we discussing before they so rudely interrupted us? I assume this will satisfy your masters in Leowyn. The Dark Brotherhood is not your enemy. The Order of the Waking Flame. I assume this will satisfy your masters in Leowyn. The Dark Brotherhood is not your enemy. The Order of the Waking Flame invaded our sanctuary and killed my brothers and sisters. I can't let them get away with that.
Why would cultists attack the sanctuary?
Seems to me the cultists didn't want you talking to me. Didn't want you hearing me tell you for the 100th time that the Dark Brotherhood didn't kill those counselors. If you ask me, those are your murderers. The Order of the Waking Flame.
The cultists do seem to be after the same thing and I are looking for.
Opportunity and motive. Look, I don't know what that may be, and I don't want to know. But I do want to step through this portal and stick my dagger in their high priest's throat. Care to come along?
I'll go with you into the portal.
Good. Now you'll see how a Dark Brotherhood assassin deals with unsanctioned targets. And please notice that I won't be dropping any notes or leaflets along the way. Come on. Let's go before the portal closes.
Yeah.
An alien ruin. Not the worst place for a daydream. Oh, looks like I'm not the only one who leaves important papers lying about. Give that a read, why don't you? Their high priest actually ordered them to kill us.
Use my power.
This definitely has us. That amulet looks important. Better hang on to that.
Look out! Use my power.
A close approximation of our calling card, but that entire pile is obviously a forgery. So the Order of the Waking Flame killed your counselors and placed the blame on the Dark Brotherhood. Then their high priest sent his followers to kill us. Care to enlighten me as to what this is actually all about now?
We think the murderers have something to do with the secret of the Longhouse Emperors.
All this fuss and bother over an old Imperial secret? Let's review what we learned. The High Priest of the Order of the Waking Flame sent cultists to the Sanctuary to eliminate both my Dark Brotherhood assassins and you and the Wood Elf.
And that pile of black hand prints is evidence that they were trying to blame you for the murders.
Obviously the cult has someone watching you. They knew exactly when to attack, certain we'd all be in the Sanctuary. Plus, they were after some cache hidden there. So who are these cultists? And how well do you trust your masters in Leowin?
Are you suggesting that the Merun Dagon cult has spies in Leowin Castle?
I'm not suggesting anything. Just following the clues. If the cultists are Dagonists, then their high priest is probably a true fanatic. The secret must be pretty important. And most...
Work with me.
Let's see if something... Because I owe them. No. The order suggested it was placed in the Sanctuary after we abandoned it the first time. Let's see if something deeper inside this ruin points us to the...
Let's go.
I wouldn't like to hear that conversation to the end anyway.
This door looks impressive. Let's see what's on the other side.
Don't lie, you didn't see that door up there.
Together now.
Let's see if something...
Come and take us!
Okay, nothing there. Nothing.
Voices.
We failed to kill all the assassins, and the wood elf and the mercenary are still alive.
Yes. The High Priest isn't going to be happy about that, but we retrieved the cache hidden in the old sanctuary.
With the contents of the cache, the High Priest should be able to determine where to find the first ambition.
Agreed. And we will soon have the location of another one of the ambitions. As just another Imperial counselor, the High Priest has them all fooled.
Now that's something new. What do you think? Sometimes listening provides the answers we seek. It seems their High Priest is actually one of your counselors. That explains how they knew your movements. And they found whatever they were looking for in the sanctuary.
Right. Sounds like they know where to find one of the ambitions too. From the Leovik's secret.
I'd rather not know any more about this damn secret. It's cursed. But did you see how they opened that portal? They used their amulet on the pedestal. You still have the one we found. Let's find another pedestal and see if we can follow them.
Use my power!
Keep looking. We need to find a pedestal like the one those cultists used.
Oblivion, take you!
Okay. It's not there, so most probably yes.
That pedestal looks promising. Let's talk before you try to open a portal.
Did you need something?
No. Wrong guy.
This may work. It may not. We may open a portal that takes us to the cultists, or we may open one to some dark and deadly corner of oblivion. Still, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So, ready to try something daring?
I'm ready. What would you just say? Cha.
It looked to me like the cultists used their amulet on the pedestal and opened a portal. Examine the pedestal and see if there's a place to fit the amulet. These Dagonist fools think they've gotten the better of us. Let's prove them wrong. Well, we have a portal. Now to find out if leaping into it turns out...
Stop! That's cruel and wasteful.
Well, this is interesting. Let's look around. We're too late. The location of the ambition was sent to the High Priest. What was that about an attack on Leowin Castle?
Ah, yeah. I thought so.
So, now I know who needs to die for this grave insult to the Dark Brotherhood. Counselor Von Dacia, the High Priest of the Waking Flame. But what do you make of that journal entry about the first ambition and an attack on Leeuwin Castle?
They sent whatever they found to Vadancia and apparently ordered the cultists to attack Leeuwin.
They got what they were after, and now they're sending their forces to kill the rest of the councillors. With the other councillors dead, Von Dacia will be the only person who knows the secret of the Longhouse Emperors.
Oh, Vandacia. Okay. It's more than that. Leviticus has documents that reveal the locations of remaining ambitions.
And Von Dacia will do everything in his power to get his hands on those documents. I suppose your course is clear. You need to return to Leeuwin Castle as quick as you can.
And what are you going to do?
I'm going to stick around and deal with a few more of these Waking Flame cultists. I still have a little anger to work off after that attack on my sanctuary. I suggest you return to Leeuwin Castle with all due haste.
You won't come with me to defend the councillors.
I'm an assassin, not a soldier. I've done my part. Now go do yours. When I'm finished here, if Von Dacia is still alive, well, then we'll see what we shall see.
Come on, Zaz. Well, I guess my character is both then. Okay, bye-bye.
That portal should take you back toward the exit.
Together now!
Ah. So that blood altar ability which Bastion has disappears if combat ends. So I traveled from there to here.
That should come
I
in handy.
grab all cornflowers. Because that's most expensive ingredient for essence of spell power. But I'm gonna end this adventure here. I'm gonna continue this later. Thanks for watching, and I catch you on next one.